So, you've planned the perfect trip to Japan for cherry blossom season, and this is what you encounter. A lot of the famous cherry blossom spots are really beautiful, but can also get really crowded, and it's difficult to enjoy the blossoms that way. So in this video, I'm going to share my top 5 cherry blossom spots that are just as beautiful, but a lot quieter. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sue. I spent 2 years in Japan on the JET program. I started this channel to share my Japan experiences and my JET tips. So if you're interested, please subscribe and let's get into this video. Number 5 is Hanamiyama Park in Fukushima. This place feels like you're walking through a painting. It's really beautiful, and even though you do get quite a few tourists who visit, it doesn't feel as overwhelming or as overcrowded as the big city spots, mainly because the park is so spread out that you're very unlikely to bump into a lot of people while you're walking around through the trails and experiencing the cherry blossoms. And in addition to cherry blossoms, there are actually a whole variety of different really gorgeous flowers scattered all throughout the park, and you can take your time, walk around and enjoy them. Moving to number 4, Hirosaki Castle in Aomori. Hirosaki Castle is quite famous on social media for cherry blossoms, so you may have heard of it before. I wanted to still include it because it's not as crowded as Tokyo or Kyoto, but it has the most beautiful, unique feature of this moat around the castle that gets filled with the petals of cherry blossoms that fall in it, creating this beautiful pink carpet of cherry blossoms. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can even find the ducks swimming through those petals on the moat. So it's a really special sight, and I recommend going early in the morning to skip the crowds, or you can go in the evening when they do a light up of the cherry blossoms that gives it a bit of a different feel. My number 3 place is Shiroishi River in Miyagi Prefecture. Shiroishi River has Hitome Senbon Zakura, which means 1,000 cherry blossoms at one glance, and it really lives up to the name. The entire riverbank is surrounded by thousands and thousands of cherry blossom trees, and during peak season they form this beautiful cherry blossom tunnel that you can walk through. It looks almost unreal. It's like a glimpse of heaven when you first see it. So I highly recommend going and visiting Shiroishi River during peak cherry blossom season. Number 2 is the Funuoka Castle Ruins Park, also in Miyagi Prefecture. It's actually right next to the Shiroishi River, so you can plan to visit both spots in the same trip. And the Funuoka Castle Ruins Park is well known for its very cute and adorable cherry blossom slope car, and you can take a ride through some of the cherry blossoms. The slope car is a unique and fun experience, and then you can sit down later and have a little hanami picnic with your friends and family. And number 1 on my list, and my top pick for a quiet but beautiful and scenic cherry blossom experience, is in Takahata, Yamagata Prefecture. It's the Mahoroba no Ryokudo, or the Mahoroba Greenway. There's about 6 or 7 kilometers of road that is just lined with cherry blossom trees the entire way. Some of the trees are really old, which means they have very bountiful, luscious blossoms. What you can do when you get there is rent bicycles and cycle through the most beautiful cherry blossoms you have ever seen. It's extremely quiet, so you kind of have the road and the blossoms to yourselves, and I highly, highly recommend it. It was my absolute favorite cherry blossom experience that I had while I was in Japan. And bonus tip, if you're heading to Takahata, while you're waiting for your train, you can try the most unique experience, which is the onsen in Takahata train station. It's really cool and a unique concept, and you can basically go to the onsen while you're waiting for your train to come. So those were my top 5 hidden cherry blossom spots in Japan. Let me know if you know of any quiet hidden gems in Japan that you think people should visit. And in the next video, I'm going to share some of the spring foods that you have to try while you're in Japan, especially the sakura themed sweets. So feel free to subscribe if you want to see that video. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.